All right, Giants fans. I'm driving on the highway. There was a couple of breaking news came out from the Giants wire, coming out of Giants camp. Leonard Williams is officially going to be franchise tagged, and they're retaining the defensive tackle. Last year, he led the Giants with 11.5 sacks a game. That was by far the biggest pass rusher the Giants have had in a long time. This is a Dave Gettleman pick. We got him over from the trade from the Jets. Everyone was like, what was the point of doing that? And another thing I want to talk about is Dalvin Tomlinson. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like, or it's looking grim, that we're going to retain Dalvin Tomlinson. That is something I'm a little disappointed in, but perfectly understandable due to COVID. The COVID season, if you want me to elaborate, the COVID season lowered the salary cap for most of the NFL. It's very tight. Usually the cap goes up 10 to 20 million a year. This one actually dropped. I believe it's 185 or 195. I'm not exactly sure. I'm getting different reports, so that's why I say I'm not sure. Free agency hasn't officially started, so all they could do is make the negotiations and release what they're promising to do. They didn't actually do anything yet. So now let's just go with the scenario Dalvin Tomlinson is gone. Who do we got? We have Dexter Lawrence, that came over from the Odell Beckham trade. He was a second-round pick. The Giants picked him up. It's part of the one of the picks that the Giants retrieved along with Jabril Peppers. And we have BJ Hill, who showed flashes, but he wasn't all the way there yet. Still has some work to do. I do believe Dexter Lawrence and BJ Hill are aware of the situation. Therefore, they're up in their game, and they're getting ready to get more snaps. And this offseason, it's going to be a very good one, for training purposes and getting ready for the upcoming season. The Giants are really, really excited. I know they are. They're young. They're fiery. They grind it out. This defense knows that they are the reason the Giants are going to, if they're going to do anything, will do anything. I understand they're 6-10. A lot of Giants haters say the Giants suck, but if you watch them and if you watch the games, they're a lot better than the record indicates. They're just a couple of steps, a couple of pieces away from doing something special. I don't mind. It was the first year Joe Judge came in. You got to trust the Judge because that man knows his stuff. He's exactly what the Giants were looking for when it comes to a coach. Giants fans alike, if you're a New Yorker, you understand that he's a no-nonsense guy. Tired of these coaches coddling to these players, and the players all of a sudden have more power than the coaches and the front office staff. And nah, man, y'all are hired to do a job. Do your job. I don't care how good you are. Do your job. And if you think you're too good for the team, bye. Bye, Felicia. Don't need you. Don't want you. Keep it real. I don't have time for divas. Speaking of divas, Odell Beckham Jr. Another article comes out from Fansided talking about how the Odell Beckham trade was a mistake. Hold on one moment. I'm home. I need to put in my gate code. It was not a mistake. Oh, please. Jabril Peppers alone made sense. It made it worth it for the Giants. If anybody watched, Jabril Peppers he was killer out there. He was a monster on defense, shut down corner. All right, my last code. Excuse me. So, this fan-sided, I thought, that doesn't... I think they're just saying that for fan service because everybody loves Odell. Everybody loves the diva. Everybody loves the skills positions. Nah, man, I'm a blue collar. I grind it out. I ain't got time for no divas. You know what I mean? Like, no, we work hard and we get it done. This fancy pantsy stuff, you could take that shit, pardon my language, you could take that stuff to another team. Then he goes over to another team and he's hurt. Look at his production in Cleveland. Really? Really? You want that on with the Giants? Because that's what probably would have had the same production, if not less. Because Daniel Jones isn't even that as good as Baker Mayfield at this point. So what would he have done for the Giants? Really, what would he have done? Sat on the sideline and ate up cap space. Yeah, that's really good to keep. Nah, man. Adios, Chica. You lost your opportunity when we were 11-5, and I call you Chica on purpose. Because divas, never mind. I'm not going to get into it. I'm just saying, because it's offensive. I get really, really passionate about my team. You, Mr. Beckham Jr., lost your opportunity to become a forever Giant, which I was on board with until that boat trip. You burned that bridge. You burned it. Goodbye. And you're injury prone on top of that. Go have fun somewhere else. You're just so butthurt over it. You thought the Giants were going to keep you forever. You could do whatever you want. Yeah. Doesn't look like that now, does it? Rude awakening for all of you divas out there that think that you could come over here to the Giants and create a distraction. Not going to happen. No way. No how. You come here to work. You come here to grind. And we're going to build something and go back to the glory days of the Big Blue Wrecking Crew. I know they changed it to Big Blue because it's too long of a word, but I remember the 90s Giants and the late 80s Giants and the mid 80s Giants when they were monsters and everyone was afraid of them. Joe Judge comes from the same coaching tree. Be patient, Giants fans. We are on our way. This is Pistol Pete, and I'm out. Peace.